Okay, is it possible for an entire species to be made up of only females that just kind of like clone themselves over and over again? Turns out it already is. There's a tiny reptile called the mourning gecko that does exactly that. Like all reptiles, they reproduce by laying eggs. And like all reptiles, they also need to mate with a male in order to get pregnant. Except, and this is gonna sound weird, these geckos don't need males to reproduce because they're already pregnant. Every single one of them is already a clone of its mother, which means they're essentially just making copies of themselves, each egg that a female mourning gecko lays hatches into a near identical copy of the mother. No male geckos needed. This process is called parthenogenesis, which literally means virgin birth. And it turns out that this particular species of gecko is almost entirely female. Like we're talking 99.8% to us. That's a pretty mind-blowing statistic. But to put it in perspective, there are about 120 million different species on Earth. And when we say that one of them is almost entirely female, it means that there are still a few males out there. But for all intents and purposes, these guys are on their own. And to add another layer of weirdness to this, these little lizard eggs can survive salt water. So once they're laid, they can just kind of float away. That means that these self-replicating little guys can travel across oceans and colonize new islands. They've been found in tropical areas all over the world, like Southeast Asia and the Galápagos Islands. And they've even made their way into our homes. Genuinely, it's kind of impressive how good these little lizards are at taking over. Like if you had 100 of them and no predators, then after just 3 years, you'd have more than 36,000 of them. And after 5 years, more than 150 million. It's kind of crazy to think that something that small could be such a good colonizer. But I guess that's just a testament to how good it is at what it does. And that's why today's big question is, do you know any obscure science facts? Share them below because the more we share, the more we'll all know, and that's the whole point of this channel.